Hey guys, I'm Rick Vedder. I want to fresh and sexy. I felt like that. I didn't want to do the hey fresh and guys thing. One more time. I'm Rick Vedder, and I want to invite you guys into my fragrance journey. I am brand new to the fragrance game. My journey just started in March of this year. Quick little story about how I got started in fragrance. I went on a date with a girl. We were talking. Obviously, we haven't been able to meet up due to quarantine, but we finally decided to meet up. I decided that I wasn't going to smell like Old Spice deodorant anymore. I walked over to my roommate's bedroom and I asked him if I could borrow a cologne of his. He happened to have Man Blue Spirit by Zara. I thought the bottle looked nice and sleek. I thought it smelled excellent, fresh. I decided to give it a go. From the moment that this date got into my car, she could not stop complimenting me. It was just one of those experiences where that first compliment made me realize how important it is to smell good at all times. Not just on a date, but at all times. And this really kicked off the journey for me. And I never thought that someone like me would be into fragrances as much as I am. I never thought that it would captivate me as much as it has. It is so important, I think, to share my love of fragrance with everyone, because I know that you guys are gonna love them too. I think that people like me forget, or have, in the past forgotten, that maybe I'm not smelling good after the gym or after this hike or after skating, and I truly wish that someone would have sat me down and explained to me how important it is to smell good. I wish that someone would have told me when I was 16, 17, 18 years old that cologne is going to change my life essentially. Not only did it become a hobby that I'm head over heels for, something that I literally get excited to wake up and to smell a new fragrance, or to look up a new fragrance, or the thrill of the hunt for a new fragrance. It all stemmed from this bad boy right here, and I wish somebody would have showed me earlier in life. I feel like I would have had more luck with girls. I feel like I would have had more luck in job interviews. I'm happy to have found it now, but I definitely wish that I would have started earlier. Man, this bad boy is fresh and sexy right here. If you smelt the Invictus line, you're gonna know exactly what this guy is. So it's a great dupe of it, but definitely check something like this out. Go start smelling colognes, order decants. I know it's a little hard right now with the whole COVID situation, but you definitely can still go to Macy's and they'll spray you little samples for you to check out, and that in itself is something that's fun and worthwhile. But when you find a scent that you personally love and you know that the people around you are gonna love, it's gonna be a magical feeling, as lame as that is to say. It's really awesome. A lot of us guys got into smelling good specifically for the compliments, specifically to get noticed by girls, and I'm not gonna lie, I did as well. That is the only reason the first time I put on a cologne to go on a date was specifically to see if I was going to impress this particular somebody. And it worked. So as you can imagine, this snowball effect happened. But somewhere down the line of just trying to find a great smelling cologne that girls were gonna love, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with figuring out with what notes my nose loves, which feeling I love to get from certain fragrances. I mean, to the point where there's some that I won't even necessarily wear out. I'll spray it on my hand just to play video games, or even spray it on my pillow before I go to sleep. It's one of those things where I can pick up a bottle like obviously Creed Aventus here and literally be teleported to a whole nother place. And this is now a hobby that I can't live without. I literally get excited every morning to wake up and smell a fragrance, and I can't wait to share that love with you guys. Fresh and sexy.